It's a fucking nightmare, you bitch!
What is up, guys? It's me, TheGamingD. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are going to be on episode number 10 of the WWE 2K18 Created Superstars Showcase. And with episode number 10, we're going to do part 2 of a other video that I did, and is women's wrestlers. Now we're doing this for episode number 10 mainly because that women's wrestlers episode is my highest viewed video out of this series, and I think people enjoyed it a lot. Clearly, I think I've gotten quite a bit of subscribers just from that one video. But anyways, we got a selection of 8 women wrestlers, and I think it goes through, you know, different tiers of when they would wrestle, like early 2000s, mid 2000s, you know, later 2000s, and then, you know, obviously current, and then possibly future superstars that are gonna be big one day. But again, I just want you guys to know, I do let all of these people know that their superstars they have created are in this video. So yeah, if you want to, go download all of these superstars that you see in this video. All the names are going to be on the video. Also, they're going to be in the description down below. So again, hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you do, please have a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get on to superstar number 8. So with superstar number 8, we have Gail Kim, and what is that? ManilaSunrise, and it's Gail Kim. You got 2 different Gail Kims here. In my opinion, I feel like this is Gail Kim from WWE, and then you got Gail Kim from let's say TNA. But she's still going strong. She's one of those mid 2000s women's wrestlers that came in around the time of Mickie James, and now she's still wrestling, and it's crazy. She's such a good wrestler in my opinion. But the reason why I have this Gail Kim as number 8 is mainly because of the face. On the face, and I'd say the chest on the first attire, well, the chest on the first attire, and the face is on both of them. Yeah, you can kind of tell that they just like copied and pasted the picture of her face on there. Actually, yeah, I could see it now on both of the attires that they did the same thing for her chest, like her cleavage. And if you can see on the second attire, one boob is higher than the other. So I think that's a little, you know, messed up just a little bit. But overall, it is a good looking Gail Kim. They got the attire down perfect, and they did such a good job on this, in my opinion. Out of all the other women that I've seen, this is one of the surprising ones. That's why it's in this video. But now that you've seen Gail Kim, let's go on to superstar number 7. Now with superstar number 7, we have Brandy Rhodes, created by JDA190. And I think this Brandi looks pretty damn good. There's 2 different attires. They are the same ones, but just different color. One's in white and then one's in black. And if you don't know who Brandy Rhodes is, she was a announcer for the WWE, but once Cody Rhodes left the company, she ended up leaving with him because she is she is his wife. There we go. And they ended up going to TNA together, and she's a wrestler now over there, and I think that's pretty cool. So I think they did a pretty damn good job on this. They got her face as close as possible. I don't think they copied and pasted her face on there like the Gail Kim, but I think they did a good job. I think they took the time to make it look as real as possible, and man, they did such a good job on this. And the attire, she's so simple, but it looks good. It looks really good. But yeah, that was Brandy Rhodes, and thank you so much for that. Let's get on to superstar number 6. Now, superstar number 6 is Lacey Evans from NXT, created by GavHiggins, and I think they did a good job on this. This is one of those unique superstars that I think is really cool, in my opinion. It kind of reminds me of Cherry back in freaking like 2006 to 2008, maybe around that time. She was on SmackDown. I think she was like I don't remember. I think she was a manager for like a tag team, but it reminds me of her in many ways, just old school look. Lacey Evans is making herself look like she's from, I'd say like the 20s, maybe the 40s. kind of like she's in the war in a way, that she's like a sailor, and I think it looks good. She's just a cool wrestler to begin with, and then they made her pretty buff. They made her pretty buff. Like, she is kind of big and muscular in real life, but I think they went a little too hard when it comes to the legs and maybe like her upper arms. But other than that, I think it did a really, really good job. So thank you so much for that. And now that you've seen number 6, let's get on to Superstar number 5. Now with Superstar number 5, we have Liv Morgan, created by LatrellGames. I think LatrellGames has had a Superstar in one of these videos recently, and he does a good job. He or she, we don't actually know, but the person does a really good job, and Liv Morgan she's kind of like a Carmella type character, and I think they got her attire down perfect, like on point. Like, the first one is white and pink, and then obviously you got like the leopard or cheetah or whatever it's called print on the pants with the holes in them, and then you have the upper, or the freaking, what am I saying they have the other attire with the yellow top and the black bottoms. And I think, dude, in real life, she is such a dime, and they did such a good job on her face. You can tell that they did kind of like copy and paste, but it feels like she kind of looks a little more like Alexa Bliss in a way, mostly because they have the same type of body. So I think they took Alexa Bliss's body and just, formed it to make Liv Morgan, and I think they did a really good job. So now that you've seen Liv Morgan, let's get on to Superstar number 4. Now, Superstar number 4 is Velvet Sky, created by KeMorrison, and man, this is honestly incredible. I think she is the wife to Billy Ray, or freaking Bully Ray, or did you call him in TNA? But yeah, this is a TNA superstar. She's very unique. She's kind of goth in a way, but kind of girly, and I like that. I like that in a way. She looks really good. You got 2 different attires with her classic, with her fishnet on her legs and her little skirt, and then her t-shirt that she normally wears out with her gloves, and then her fancy hair. And then you got the second one that's kind of Star Wars themed, I'd say, which is all black and then a Star Wars t-shirt. And they did such a good job on this. They did a really, really good job on this, and thank you so much for that. Now that you've seen that, let's get on to Superstar number 3. Now, Superstar number 3, we have Eva Marie, created by tonytrbl. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm an idiot. But we got Eva Marie here. She was a unique character in the WWE. Sadly, she did, leave the company or get released. Like, I think they could have done so much with her. She could have been, like, one of the best heels ever. I didn't like what they did with her in the time she was on the main roster. But, I kind of miss her in a way, I kind of miss her. She would have been pretty good, and she worked really hard to get to the point where she got to. But yeah, this is Eva Marie. They did really good with the hair and the face, mainly the face, and I don't know how they got the attire perfect, but people do some amazing things in this game that I cannot explain at all. But yeah, that is Eva Marie, and now that you've seen that, let's get on to Superstar number 2. Now with Superstar number 2, we have Kairi, Sane from NXT. She was in the Women's Classic. I think the Fabulous, I don't even know what it's called. I was going to say Fabulous Moolah, but the Mae Young, there we go, Mae Young Classic. Created by LatrellGames again. This is another LatrellGames character that he has made, and there's 2 different attires for it. And I think they did a really good job on this. Like, really, really good job on this, especially with like the big jacket and then the pirate hat. Like, oh my god, this is insane. It looks so good, both attires. Like, both of them are pretty much the same overall. The only difference is one has just like this line of cloth down the middle, but other than that, man, it looks so good. And I played using her on the game, and she's fun to use. Really fun to use. So thank you so much, LatrellGames. I think you're one of the only people that I've used twice in one video for 2 different unique people. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, let's show you guys Superstar number 1. Now with superstar number 1, we have Tara or Victoria, created by Hershey Monster 89. Hershey Monster 89 has had a superstar in this series already, and now we have another one from the unique Hershey Monster 89. Now this is Tara or Victoria, it depends on what you want to call her. My favorite attire out of any women's like wrestling ever is most likely, I'm gonna call her Victoria because that's what I know her really by, is this Spider-Man, like Spider-Man themed attire. It looks amazing. Like they did such a good job on this. Like they got down to the point where like the knee brace, like most people forget, you know, small things like that. Like she uses a knee brace when she wrestles, and both of the attires have it. But you have one where she's got the, you know, pants on and then top, and then you got the second one that's pretty much all just white, all white with black knee pads and kick pads and boots. But I think they did a good job, like a really good job. I feel like they modeled her after Nikki Bella in the game. Mainly, I can tell just from the waist, it kind of looks similar from Nikki Bella's, and yeah, I'd say like the thigh size. But they did a good job. You can tell they did, you know, do the face scan or whatever. I call it copy and paste. But overall, it does look really good, and it's not out of the ordinary. Kind of matches in a way. They did a really good job, and this is why I picked it for number 1 in this video. So I hope you guys did like episode number, or I'd say part number 2 of the women's wrestlers. If you guys would like to see any more of these, please tell me in the comments down below. You know, give me suggestions for anything you would like to see on my channel involving this game and or other games. So yeah, again, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Go support all these people by downloading their superstars on the PlayStation 4, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.